All right, since we're talking about goldbacks, let's talk about silverbacks. Something a little bit different, okay? There is a YouTube channel, Silver Dragon. The guy talks about buying and selling silver bullion and stuff mostly. And he also does some videos where he goes to a coin shop and discusses the value of coins. He talks about fakes, trends, values, and things like that. So if you're into accumulating gold bullion, the Silver Dragon is a guy channel you should check out. I watch a lot of his videos and I've gotten a more updated understanding on how the current market is with this stuff. Well, anyway, the same people that made the goldback, okay, they talked him into making this silverback, okay? And what this is 1/1000th a troy ounce of pure silver. Okay, it says not legal tender. It is made by the same company, I believe. 2022 is when this was minted, and this one here says, it tells me where the serial number is. It tells me this is 13,705. That's the serial number of the note out of 100,000. Okay. So what this is a limited edition, kind of a novelty. Okay. And they're using the same technology of the goldback to make this silverback. Okay. And when you flip it around, you will see the same thing is there. You can see the silver that's been fused to the design. I try not to get a reflection. These things reflect like crazy. But there's 1/1000th of an ounce of silver in here. This thing is made more for a novelty, for its artwork. This is not for investing. This is really not for barter. It's just a novelty and something to see. Now, I've seen these slabbed, okay, and put encased, and it's like serial number 100, serial number 1000, or whatever, and they go upwards in their encased state, or they call it slabbed whenever you got a serial number and that has been verified and registered. I see these things go for like almost $100, and some places sell these for like $40 or something. I got these from a place, and because the shipping's so much, I had to buy several of them, but I ended up paying close to about $13 a piece for these, just as a curiosity. Now, why you say that as a curiosity? Because at today's standard silver price, which right now is $22.24, 1/1000th of an ounce of silver is worth 0.02224 of a dollar. Meaning that in this note, there is 2 cents of silver. Okay, 2 cents, that's it. And I'll be generous to round off the other little numbers, let's say 3 cents. So, what did you get? If we do the same thing, melt this down and get the dust in there, there's 3 cents worth of silver in there, okay? But they've used the same technology. This is pretty thin, flexible. You can see the silver fused on the back. Actually, it's comparable to the same size as the $50 goldback. Okay, but it only uses 1/1000th of ounce of silver, where this is 1/1000th of an ounce on a goldback. Okay, you can see there's a big difference. So as a novelty collector's item, it's a pretty cool thing to have. As we see this as a trend, you know, we don't know, maybe in the future all our bills will be printed like this. You know, I think the U.S. government's going to change from the paper money. And one selling point about this type of printing is that on a standard bill, a virus can survive, and this is what they say. How true it is, I don't know. A virus can survive for up to 12 days. So if somebody who is infected hands you this money, of course, this could be an excuse too. They say that any contagious virus can live for 12 days on a paper note, where it can't do that on this. And I think you could probably put sanitizer and just give it a wipe and sterilize it much easier than a paper note. Will silverbacks end up being a viable thing? I don't think so. Let me make a quick calculation here. All right, just out of curiosity, trying to figure out if they would take this size bill and put 1/20th an ounce of silver in it, like this is 1/20th an ounce of gold, which this is at the exchange rate is like $200. There would be 1/20th an ounce of silver. There would be $1.11 of silver in here, which if you double that up, it'd be the equivalent of a $2 bill to produce the same weight in precious metal and silver in this same size bill. But the reason they said this bill, they only go to the 50s, is this is a very difficult bill to make. It takes a long time to layer a 1/20th of an ounce of gold into this, and it's probably the most expensive bill they make. So I doubt you will ever see silverbacks listed or made as a barter tool, because the process is so expensive that it's not worth it using it with a metal that's not that expensive. All right, guys, so there's just another little interesting thing, something else to check out. If you're into unusual stuff, something like a novelty just for the hell of it, and you got more money and you know what to do with, and this might be an item you can pick up. They're all over on the web. And since 2022, it's 2023, and they're down to 13 out of 100,000. I really don't believe these things are selling out that fast, so they'll be around. But if you ever run across one, you know what it is, and you know what it's exactly worth.